Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a topic that has been gnawing on my mind for this past couple of weeks, and it's been a process on based on how could I actually quantify and put together this message that has been on my mind for these past few weeks. If you're new here, my name is Sibulele. I'm currently documenting my entire trading journey with as much transparency as possible so that I can lead by example. So if you just came across my channel, or if you're new here, please subscribe for my channel for new videos every single Friday. Okay, so today's topic, guys, I want to talk about you cannot outdo your own self-belief and your own self-image, right? You can't outdo your self-image, right? It's a subject that's been gnawing on my mind for these last couple of weeks, so I figured, let me come talk about it today, because I thought about doing a sort of how-to video on trading, how to help you guys get to the next level with your trading, how you can self-improve, how you can manage your trades better, how you can grow your capital even better, or how you can acquire capital, how you can acquire certain tools that help you be more effective on the financial markets, which has been a great passion of mine for these last couple of 6 years. Okay, so basically the topic that has been on my mind is that what is it about certain people that makes it easier and possible for them to excel, right? The subject has been on my mind, and along with that, the second subject is that myself personally and a lot of people, right? How do you feel about the fact that you are constantly changing? Of course, you today is way different than you were last year, right? You are very much different than you were yesterday, right? You looked different, and I'm pretty sure if you looked at pictures or videos of yourself, you'd notice that you look a lot different than you do last year, right? How do you feel about the fact that you are constantly changing? And we need to talk about the management of change, not only in your personal life, not only in your physical, because obviously these are the changes that are evident, but what about the other side of you, the behavioral side of you, right? Are you aware of the fact that you are constantly changing? All change, whether it's physical, emotionally, or mentally, or physically, it's all inevitable. Change is going to happen, right? There's absolutely nothing we can do about that. However, we do have the ability to determine our reaction to what is happening, right? And it's also important to know that our decisions, our previous decisions, our current decisions, and our future decisions are all determining our future. However, how do we feel about that? How do we feel about the fact that we are carrying all the responsibilities with our present thoughts into what's happening in the future? Because currently, right now, your life or your reality or your present situation is a product of your previous thoughts. And then obviously they were cultivated through your thoughts. But my main topic and main area of concern here is effectiveness. How can we be more effective? How can we be more effective in directing that change? And obviously my main business is obviously trading, right? That's my main concern here. But the topic of effectiveness has been extremely important and something that's been gnawing on my mind for these past couple of weeks, because I noticed that there is something about certain people that makes it possible for them to excel. And obviously, which brings me down to our self-image. How we view ourselves and how we interact with our world is actually going to be the determining factor on the results that we get, right? How we actually see ourselves. So how can we actually create a better self-image of ourselves, right? How do we actually cultivate that? How do we actually lead that path of change and be confident that we are actually leading ourselves into the right direction without fear and without worries about the future? As a trader, my ultimate goal is to generate profits on the markets. So then why then do I talk myself out of taking certain trades? Why do I exit my winning position that's already winning and I liquidate my position when it's already going successful? And why do I have a deep fear of making losses, right? That ultimate desire that I have of generating profits actually becomes the main reason why I actually create a losing situations, all because of my self-image, all because of the fear of my internal beliefs and my internal fears that are actually preventing me from moving forward, right? And that made it clear to me that there's actually a deeper level, a psychological level that we need to tap into in order for us to generate consistent results in the market. Because remember, the main reason why anyone chooses this profession or chooses to engage in any form of trading or exchanging of value or trading is because they want freedom, right? That ultimate freedom of expression actually comes from your childhood, where you've always wanted that certain type of freedom and you've always wanted to pursue it. But now you have a vehicle and an environment where you can actually operate free and clear from any rules, anyone telling you what to do. Because I believe one of the main reasons I got engaged with trading is because I just got fed up with anyone telling me what to do. I wanted to make my own decisions in life. I wanted to assume responsibility for my own outcomes, right? I wanted to assume the future possibilities of what can happen, and that's one of the main reasons. But one of the biggest issues that I came across when I started trading is that even though it's a marketplace where you can have freedom of expression, you still have to operate within certain boundaries, within certain rules that you create yourself. However, if you can't even follow your own rules, how are you going to be able to generate consistent results? All right, so in the beginning of this video, I was talking a great deal about change and how we direct change, how we feel about change, right? I also want to talk about the whole person system, the human system, right? So the person system consists out of the environment, and then we have the human system, which is actually your emotions, right? And then obviously your physical, your skeleton, etc., and your abilities, right? So, and then we have obviously your emotions, right? So that is basically the whole human system, right? And basically when one change happens in this human system, right, whether it's behavioral or there's a change in an environment, right,